Capacitors. There's two notes on capacitors you want to be aware of. Number one is they are rated in microfarads as well as voltage. If you look at this capacitor, it's labeled at 370 volts at 35 MFD. That stands for microfarads. Whenever you replace a capacitor, be sure that you go back with the exact same microfarads that it's rated for. On voltage, you can go to 370 volt or a 440 volt AC rating. This is not the voltage that your air conditioner runs at. This is simply a voltage rating for the capacitor itself. Capacitors come in all shapes and sizes. If you look here, some are short and tall and round as well as oval. They'll have two tops or two connections on the top. Some will have three. The ones that have three tops are called a dual run capacitor. They're labeled very clearly. One will be labeled fan, C, and Herm. C stands for common. Herm stands for hermetic, which is referring to the compressor in your air conditioner. The compressor side, the Herm, is rated at a higher microfarads to start your compressor, whereas the fan side will be rated at a lower microfarads to run your condenser fan motor. On the front of here, you will see that it has two ratings for microfarads. 5 is for the fan and 45 is for the compressor. UF is another note for microfarads, the U standing for micro and the F for farads. So this is a 5/45 microfarad capacitor. Note also that it is a 440 volt. If your unit originally has a 440 volt rating, you must go back with a 440 volt. You can never go down on your voltage rating. But remember, if it is a 370 volt capacitor, you can always go up to a 440. This capacitor is a dual run capacitor and it is rated 5/25, 440. Looking at the top, you have your fan side, your compressor side labeled Herm, and then the common. Sometimes the common one does not have a C that can be seen very clearly till you turn it over some more. When changing out a capacitor, be sure to mark the wires that are on your original one, whether they go to fan or Herm or common. The common terminal on a dual run capacitor will always have more than one wire on it. I suggest that you use an electrical pad to mark your wires.